Welcome to another episode of No Balls, No Glories. Since the people champ got himself muted, I guess I'm hosting.
Welcome, everybody. Game related can go to hell because I'm the people's champ and I'm in the building. And I was on mute. I think Crystal muted me, man. She's trying to be funny, but I'm gonna get on her
I'm
ass too
out of
tonight.
control. Like, how am I getting blamed for something?
Because you just somebody I want to blame tonight.
Again, I repeat, who pissed in your Cheerios?
I don't eat Cheerios. God damn it, I eat Captain Crunch.
Well, who took the berries out of your Captain Crunch?
I don't know. Just angry, man, for no damn reason. Angry man is what they call me.
Somebody switched your Captain Crunch with the Aldi's brand, didn't it?
Yes, they should have gave me the King vitamins. I prefer the King vitamins. Shoot, like everybody else.
They done gave you the off-brand.
Yes, they did not give me the King vitamins. I'll tell you that.
They gave you the off-brand, and you just are not. You're not well with the off-brand tonight.
I am not well with the off-brand. We got to get the. Look at her, man. They got to hook me up with the regular. Man, we got a lot of sports to talk about tonight, boy. We got a lot of sports to talk about tonight, baby. Oh man, some trades. NBA. What's the name of the draft tomorrow? We got some things to talk about, baby. We got some things to talk about.
Yeah, apparently there's some organizations that just do not want to continue winning.
I don't think I don't think they want to win either.
Because there's some something that went down this week in the NBA. I'm like, I'm scratching my whole head.
Man, all these trades, man, and all these, man, you got so many things that's going on and stuff.
Where you starting off? You starting off in NBA? Because I got a little bit of tidbit. Unless you start somewhere else.
I don't even know where I'm gonna go start it at tonight, man. I don't know where to start at tonight. I'll probably will start off with NBA.
Well,
did you know that in 30 years, with David Stern as the NBA commissioner, there were only 8 NBA teams to win championships in the 30-year span? 8.
And how many? Oh, hold on. Say that again. That's an interesting fact.
In a 30-year span that David Stern was the NBA commissioner, there were 8 champions.
The Lakers, the Celtics, the Warriors. Was the Warriors there in the 30 years?
I don't think so. No.
It was 76ers, the Lakers, the Celtics, Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Houston Rockets.
The Rockets, right? The Bulls.
Uh-huh. How many teams you say it was, CC?
Hey, you gotta remember the Bulls won 6.
Right. That's 6 out to 30. The Lakers won 5 out to 30.
Yeah.
The Celtics won.
I don't know when he had to look up and see when David Stern started and when he stopped. But you want to know the other fun fact?
What is?
Adam Silver has been the commissioner for 12 years.
Has it been that long?
Yes, he's been a commissioner for 12 years.
Dang, I did not know it was that long, man.
And he has 9 champions under his belt.
Wow. West 10 in the building. What's up, Wes?
What it do? What it do? People's champ. What's going on?
You
Gang
done change
related. What it do?
What's
you done
up,
change
Wes?
phone Wes, you done change phones on me, man.
I mean, shit. It was time for an upgrade, man. You heard me. I don't give a damn about a phone in real life, but shit, I had that mother about 3 years. Plus, I
Yeah.
always wanted my little flip razor. So shit, yeah, I like my little phone. You heard me?
Oh, okay. My man Wes, man. I say, man, how the hell Wes lose the damn login again, man?
Uh,
Damn, every time I look, Wesley lost the damn login, man. But
And
now I know,
Wes,
man.
and Wes, and I'm snitching tonight. He did not say it that nicely.
You
No, I
sure
said,
did.
nah, they say, why you, hey, they say Wes needs, I say, man, I ain't giving Wes shit. That's exactly how I said it. Well, I ain't giving Wes shit. He got that damn number. Shit.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that he did not say it as nicely as he just did.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Hey, one thing about me, I am gonna say what I said, man. I ain't gonna backtrack. I done told Wes how it was, man. Hey, but now I can see clearly now, man. My man Wes, he here, baby. He locked in. He in full effect. My man.
for sure, man. What y'all been up to, man? Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Dodging the heat. Dodging the heat.
Hot as a motherfucker in Tennessee. What the how the hell it feel in Peoria?
Hey, man. It's hot as hell up here, man. Look who the hell fell in the gig, man. Look who the
Oh,
hell fell
Dino's in
into the
the
gig.
building.
Man, shit.
D Nizzle. It say it's too hot to be outside, goddamn it.
My man Dino's in the building.
Man, shit. I need a stunt double.
What's wrong? You been beat up, D, man?
Man, life been lifing.
Man,
I,
look.
I understand, brother. I completely understand, man.
Nowhere
man,
near out the woods either.
Hey, man, before we go any further, man, I'll be remiss to not give my first lady a happy birthday. Shout out to Chef V, man. It's her
Happy birthday,
day.
Chef V.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
Chef V, the big 5-0 today, dog.
Welcome to half a century.
Say
She
she's
in the
sitting on a
half
G
century
unit.
club. She's
Say she's sitting on a G unit today, cuz. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey,
G
bless her.
Unit, dog. My girl G Unit,
And
man.
I'm still a little salty at the people's champ. Because somebody's supposed to call me and tell me what time they was going down to Landry for dinner Friday night. And I never got a phone call to find out what time. And I look on Facebook and
His ass there.
They was down there.
Hey, they down there eating. That sound like people's
Hey,
champ.
show him your surprised face.
Hey, man, I saw it. Hey, you know what? And you know, we ran in town, man, and then we had to get at the hotel and stuff, man. And
you know how it's the same.
It ain't no excuse, man.
Pull
I
out
should
your
have called you.
BP. Pull out your tiny ass violin.
Right.
Man. Hey, it ain't. That's why I say it ain't no excuse, man. I ain't making no excuses, man. I should have called. Hey, I was moving too fast. I didn't call you, sis.
What's your saying? If shoulda was a what?
If my aunt had a weenie, she'd be my uncle, man. That's all, man. That's the truest statement, man.
That's okay.
That's the truest statement, man. But hey, I did get a chance to see CC Sunday, and she got her seasonings.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I tried to jump on last week, man, but I guess I missed it. I didn't see anybody on when I had jumped on, so I had to keep pushing. But I missed the NHL report because the season's over, and Canada yet again.
Oh
is
man, cupless.
Cupless. No balls.
Canada is cupless.
No balls. Even though they don't play with a ball in hockey, but still, no balls.
Canada is cupless, man. Yet again.
Man, I don't see an end in sight.
Then they lose to the same team they lost to last year. Florida Panthers go back to back.
Yeah. So Florida, believe it or not, has won 4 out of the last 5 Stanley Cups. The state of Florida.
Oh yeah.
Because Tampa went back to back,
Uh-huh.
and then who snuck in and got one? Vegas snuck in and got
Vegas
one,
snuck in and got it, and
and
then
then
now
Florida won the last two.
so it's needless to say that the Sunshine State has been dominating in hockey and everything.
And this is a state that's only had hockey for like less than 30 years.
Wow.
Against teams that's been playing since the beginning, like original 6 teams.
Man,
that started playing in like the 20s.
They done won more hockey championships than they done won NBA and NFL.
This is true.
That's crazy, man.
Florida is now an official hockey state. Who would have thunk it? The bad part is I don't see it ending in sight because looking at the other Canadian teams, like they decent, but I don't see it happening.
It ain't gonna happen. It probably ain't gonna happen, man. It's a tough road to hoe.
I don't see it happening. I mean, some people say you got to look at the odds. There's only 6 of them, right? It's only 6 out of 32 teams or in Canada, so the odds are already stacked against them.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. We talk about fantasy football and the app. Do we want to go to the Sleeper app or do we want to stay on the ESPN app?
What happened with the polls?
I don't know. I saw it and I voted, but I tell you what, I am willing to compromise. If we go to sleepers, I'm fine with that, but we got to have fucking waivers. None of this open waiver bullshit this year. Look, we all getting north of 50 here. We need our sleep. And that's no bullshit.
I'm laughing because it's true.
Like I have whole attitudes like Tuesday for like 5 months because of me setting my alarm for 1:55. And then the fucking irony is still don't get the goddamn players you tried to get. Because somebody else done already got them. Because your app done froze up. You got to keep refreshing it. You got to log out of it, log back in. By the time you do that shit, the players you wanted to get, gone. Now I'm really pissed because I didn't get the players. I can't go back to sleep. I'm waking up tired. I go to work with an attitude. That lasts for about 2 days to the Thursday night game. And then I get pissed because the player I wanted to pick up fucking play Thursday.
Hey, man. Game related, probably the only one. Hey, game related up that time of night.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage to us normies who work 9 to 5s. That's a distinct disadvantage.
So the poll is still open until the 29th. I was giving everybody time to actually vote, and it's a split.
I figured that was gonna happen.
3-3.
That's why I put my bid in now to compromise. I'll go to the sleepers app, but we gotta have waivers.
What I did notice.
What I do like about Sleeper is, like, if you got a player that's questionable and they are playing that London game that morning and stuff, and you know, if you went out and had your good Saturday night and that London game started at 8 o'clock and you still probably sleep, you can set Sleeper. If that person is ruled out that morning, you can replace them. You can do an automatic replacement in Sleeper.
And what I did notice is we had that Vampire League and Sleepers, and we had our No Balls No Glory League and ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
I was setting my lineup on No Balls No Glory off of Sleepers updates. Because like you said, when it's cool, even if it's not one of those London games, right? When a player is questionable, Sleepers updates before ESPN.
When that person is ruled out, right?
When that person is ruled out, it pop up on Sleepers before it pop up on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seemed a whole lot easier.
It seemed like a whole lot easier.
It seemed like a whole lot easier, and it updates all sports like that.
What about you, Wes and Game? Y'all like sleeper? Y'all want to do sleeper?
Now you would ask too.
Yeah, I like simplicity.
You would ask.
You like ESPN Game?
Because it's simple. It ain't as colorful as sleeper is. I don't need all of that.
You would ask the two most technically challenged people.
I ain't technically challenged. I just like things that are simple.
No, I was messing with the game.
So you saying all us complex people are still Android users and the simplistic person got the iPhone? Got it.
No, she didn't say that shit, man.
I hate this
iPhone use.
I hate this iPhone. I'm gonna go back to Android.
Yeah, no, I ain't never going back.
Man, it's too much.
You got an iPhone, CC?
How you not know this, man? You got an iPhone.
I know. I forgot. You blue.
I'm about to say.
See what did I just say?
Hey, goddamn game related. We'll welcome you with open arms.
See, I'm certain. First
iPhone.
Touch it on the side and do something. If you got a rhythm going and you start tapping on the backside of it, do something else. Man, look here. That's too much. Keep it all on the screen. Let me just touch the screen.
Now, what's really funny is these damn MacBook people pay all this money for a damn laptop with no touchscreen technology. I still don't understand that shit. And it's funny to see somebody use a Mac for the first time. Keep pressing the screen like it ain't doing that. I'm like, they don't have touchscreens, but they make iPads.
You rather touch the keys than the screen.
Hey man,
they make iPads. I would say the iPad is blowing away the Android's iPad because who uses an Android iPad, right?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Ray Charles.
Stevie Wonder.
What's wrong with
Hey
what's
man,
wrong with
what's up, man? Hey, Willie Jack in the building. Percy Payton in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Actually, I had an iPad before I had an iPhone. And once I switched to an iPhone, the way that those two sync.
Yeah, it's the same platform, so it's easy.
It's too easy, and then with the praise, music and all that, it's way easier to do all that stuff.
All cloud based too. Hey,
that's how they get you: hook, line, and sinker.
It's just way easier.
You get crash and all your shit gone.
Yep.
Hey man,
forget your Apple ID. Good luck. All your shit gone.
Cloud.
Some people go for different clouds, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people amazed by those clouds that they give. Others amazed by just being in them. In the clouds.
Hey man, let's jump off into it, man. NBA trades, man. Kevin Durant. Y'all see where he headed to?
To the Rockets. Woo!
And
let's go be good.
And once again,
they should have traded Jalen Green, though.
They jacked up and traded away Kevin Durant, then emptied out the clip on another team.
Yep.
What he does.
They got picks too. 10 picks.
They got picks. They got a gang of picks.
Man.
They got the 10th. They got the 10th overall pick this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like 4 or 5 second-round picks.
Damn.
Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, man, they got him though, man.
You know what's really funny? Somebody posted on Facebook and they said all the starting 5, and I guess everything they lost.
Uh-huh.
So what I see is another team that the Warriors are gonna beat. Another Rockets team that the Warriors are going to dismantle. Like, come on, man.
Man, they gave up everybody, man. And they gave up some first round draft choices too.
They gave up the 10th overall pick this year. And second rounds next year. For an aging Kevin Durant.
I still like the coach, man. I still think they're gonna do all right.
Hey, but it's haircut fresh now, CC. You can't say all the way
opt out his contract next year.
Yeah. That's the thing. His contract expires next year.
Who can opt out his contract next year? And then you did all of that.
And if Kevin Durant agent is smart, KD don't sign no extension with him right now.
What Kevin Durant gonna do? He gonna see how this season go, what they bring into the cover, and then he gonna make his decision. Houston gave up way too much for
they gave
a player that's over the hill.
Way too much. He wanted to go to Miami. They kept going back to Miami, but Miami said, hell no. We are not giving up Khalil Ware, and we're not giving up Andrew Wiggins. It's not happening. You're not about to fleece our future for a 1 year rental.
For a 1 year rental.
And then what the heck? I think me and Champ talked about this the other day. Boston, there are 3 teams now in the East. They have no excuses next season. The Knicks,
right?
The Sixers, and the Cavs. The 4th team would be the Celtics. Because with Jaylen Brown, and you paying them $300 million, with the roster the Celtics have, they have enough to get into the playoffs straight up and maybe win a first round series. Winning the champ, going too far without JT is going to be almost impossible, but they should be able to get to the playoffs. You're paying that man $300 million. He won Finals MVP, Eastern Conference MVP. Y'all should be able to get to the playoffs.
Willie Jack said in the chat, this Durant-Houston trade is just like Paul George OKC trade with lesser players involved.
Yeah,
that's right.
And then,
he said Houston is not a Durant away from making a run for a championship, and now ain't no ammo to build on. He ain't lying. You ain't lying, Willie. They don't got nothing. Hey, they get and it's a good possibility he's not gonna resign next year. Once he opts out, he's not resigning.
Yeah, he was not. You're right. He's absolutely right. They were not a Durant away from winning a championship.
They were not a Kevin Durant away from winning the championship.
Yeah, they should have staged off a trade until after next season. The next season. Give that team one more year to grow together.
The problem, the problem is that they drunk the Kool-Aid with the Jalen Green stuff that happened in the playoffs.
That's what they did.
Jalen Green's not a bad player. The development needs to happen. He didn't have good coaches up until now.
Right.
And it's about finding, yes, you need an extra scorer out there too, right? But you took away a scorer when you got rid of Jalen Green. And it's
another one though, because Amar Thompson, he won't out. He done requested a trade.
Whoa.
Yeah,
so this is what I'm talking about with Sleeper. Sleeper just sent up over an update that ESPN they sent over. Kyrie Irving is declining the $43 million player option to sign a 3-year, $119 million contract with the Mavericks.
That's gonna be a little bit. That's gonna be a little bit north of $60 million, man. Hey, Willie Jack said Green is way too young to pull the plug on this early.
Yeah.
He is, man. You go leverage away your future.
I'm sorry, you can't. Like the Rockets got the 2 seed, right?
Uh-huh.
They got the 2 seed.
Right.
They're a young team in the playoffs. I'm not saying that they were playing a championship level like Warriors team in the first round, but you can't judge a young team going up against championship pedigree veterans in the first round of the playoffs, and it's the first time they ever sniffed.
Yep.
You just can't. There are just teams. That team, the Warriors were the type of team. It's like the Lakers or even the Nuggets are teams that have enough veteran and championship pedigree on those teams. They're built to take out those guys that are wet behind their ears that ain't never been there. They got the knowledge to do it.
Yeah.
They got the knowledge to do it, but you know.
And then not only that, everybody you talk to, even your own family members will be telling you they finna bust your ass. They finna bust your ass.
Man, all the time.
It's just like that.
Coach Corey in the building. What's up, Coach?
Hey, I would have kept that together though.
Hey,
I wouldn't have touched it.
Hey,
I wouldn't have touched it either. You gotta figure out is something worked well enough for them to get the 2 seed.
Right. The only thing I'd have got rid of was that goddamn Dylan Brooks. You was not finna win a ring with his ass.
Yeah.
He gonna trash it every time because of his attitude.
If anything, they should have kept what's the name of though, man. But then also other trades that's going on besides the KD trade, Porzingis just got traded to the Hawks. Drew Holiday, they traded him to the Blazers for Anthony Simons and stuff. Or the Celtics trying to do a little mini sale because Drew Holiday is their point. They got rid of him for
Drew Holiday gonna opt out something. Something gonna happen. Drew Holiday is not gonna be in Portland.
You don't think so?
There's no way Drew Holiday is gonna stay in Portland. Somebody's gonna make a trade for that.
Knowing with the Celtics, knowing they got one key player that's gonna be down a year, you can do a quick rebuild and get you a high draft pick next year, and then come back plan to make your run for the finals the following year.
Yeah, but when you get rid of a guy like Drew Holiday, that is not you can't replace Drew Holiday.
You can't.
You can't replace Drew Holiday.
Not that experience, man.
Two-time
champion. It's gonna be tough replacing.
It is a handful of people that can give some of these elite point guards in the NBA a tough defensive matchup. Drew Holiday's one of the. Drew Holiday, his defense is what got him on Team USA.
Yeah.
He's not a scorer. His hustle and his defense is what got him that role on Team USA.
That's the only thing he can do is play defense.
He's not a bad facilitator.
Not a bad facilitator. He knocks down open shots.
But the thing is though, with that, he's 35. He'll be 36. He just turned 35 years old.
That's why I said you could do a quick rebuild. You already know you ain't gonna get it next year.
And
one of your key players down.
And we know Anthony Simons is nothing but 25 years old. So that was something critical right there, man. So they pulled the trigger, man.
It is a scary thing to do that when you got Jason Tatum won't be back to the next season. If you have a losing season to get a high draft pick, ain't no telling, ain't no saying that other teams won't improve to the point where it's gonna be hard for you to get through that.
Yeah, which is true. There's no guarantee you coming back.
No guarantee, because let's be real, you're gonna have three, and FYI, the number 0 was not lucky for Eastern Conference players this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all three of them ruptured Achilles.
You talk about Dame, JT, and what's the name? And Halliburton.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that opens up the East, man. I'm telling you, it opens up the East if Embiid and Paul George can come back okay.
If Embiid and Paul George play a minimum of 60 games, there is no reason why they should not be the 1 seed.
Yep. And we can't forget about the Pistons. The Pistons with that young team that they got, man. They look pretty good and stuff.
The top 5 in the East, in no particular order, should be the Sixers, the Cavs, the Pistons, the Knicks,
and don't forget the Heat.
And the Heat.
Yep.
And the 16 and the 6 seed should be the Magic. And I was gonna say the Magic and Boston should be fighting for that 6 seed. But Boston apparently decided they want to fight for playing.
Yeah, with all them trades and stuff, man.
With all the trades.
And this is gonna give Jaylen Brown the chance to prove himself that he can carry a team.
No, it ain't.
You the Finals MVP.
It ain't. No, it ain't.
See if you can carry a team.
No, it's not.
Jaylen Brown ain't gonna have to carry a team. Boston is unloading salary so they can bring another person in to fill Jason Tatum's spot until he can get back.
Oh, and just FYI, another, like, ESPN is just now updating that Kyrie stuff.
Kyrie what?
ESPN is just now updating that Kyrie stuff.
So Kyrie is opting out to re-sign for the Supermax.
Yeah.
So I see what Boston is doing. They're unloading salary so they can have money to bring in a big name.
But who? Will they try to bring in Giannis?
You'll be surprised who wants to go play.
Yeah.
Because they're a step or two closer to winning the championship than where they are.
Giannis would be a big move. They get ready for Zingis. I mean, shit, he stay hurt too much.
Giannis said he ain't leaving
to dump them shot, maybe some
Jaylen
more,
Brown and Giannis,
and get another guy in there with Jaylen until Tatum can get back, and then now they have a big 3 until he gets fully ready to go.
And
where did Porzingis go to again?
The Hawks.
It don't matter.
To the Hawks.
A factor anyway.
So you sit back and think. Hey,
we have a moment of silence
between Porzingis and Drew Drew Holiday. That's $60 million in salary, man, that they give off the books, like Coach said.
Yeah, can we say
exactly?
But Champ, can we have a moment of silence for the career of CJ McCollum?
Wow, what's wrong? Because he going to
yeah, he going to Washington. He does.
He going to die in Washington.
Oh, no.
He does. CJ just go ahead and sign that contract with ESPN.
Yeah, man, he just Kelly Olynyk, Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is another one going. Hey, he going to New Orleans to die. They just switching the cemeteries. That's all it is. Both of them are death traps. They just going from one cemetery to the next.
Hey,
They going from a cemetery up north to a cemetery in the south. That's all they doing.
I love Brad Bill, but he done fucked the Phoenix Suns royally, not wanting to be traded and picking and choosing where he want to go. Bro, you ain't done shit for real.
He got that no trade clause, man.
Hey, you got way too much leverage for average right now, because that's what you are in the league, is average.
I'm trying to figure out who the hell is his agent.
Average, coach. To me, he been playing below average. He playing below average the last couple of years. I know he's dealing with a back injury, but you know.
Who the hell is his agent, and how did he get them? Whoever did agree with a no trade clause?
It's probably Rocky Arsenal from
now, see, the thing is, when he signed the deal, with the with Washington, and he put it in there to have a no trade clause. So when he did accept the trade to go from Washington to Phoenix, the no trade clause was still in play. So that no trade clause was originally originated in the original deal. So and it's left upon his approval.
But still, who his agent? How do you negotiate playing for the Washington Wizards? A no trade clause.
Right. Who wants to stay in Washington?
All right.
Washington where they have a no trade contract.
Like, in what world is that great? That pretty much anywhere else in the NBA is better than being in Washington.
Right. Well, you're in St. Louis for the Swarm, and they don't even exist no more.
Did you see the Swarm, coach?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Drew Holiday may as well opt out and stuff, man.
Drew Holiday will not be in Portland. The reason why he's not going to be in Portland long is because why Drew Holiday is getting older. Drew Holiday could be a piece that a championship team needs to get over the hump.
And that's why they accept the trade to go there, so they could get more pieces for him to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
If they don't buy him out.
They say now this is the thing. This is what's the rumor that's swirling and stuff. Kawhi Leonard is contemplating opting out and everything, and he say Houston, San Antonio, and Miami are on his list. So
don't do it.
I can see him going back to San Antonio. I can see that.
Don't do it.
I can see him going back to San Antonio. That'll probably be his best move, going back to San Antonio or either Miami.
I do not trust it.
Who, Kawhi?
Yeah, I don't trust Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
That Negro gonna be conveniently hurt half the season.
So what if him and Kevin Durant link up in Houston?
Then Houston really is going to be ass out.
Damn.
They can't link up in Houston.
Why couldn't he? If that's one of his spots, if he opt out, that's one of his spots.
Because to take on Kawhi Leonard, you're going to have to give up Amon Thompson. You're going to have to give up a key piece that they don't want to give up to get Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, West 10, your crew just traded your boy. Memphis traded Desmond Bain to the Orlando Magic for KCP and Cole Anthony and 4 unprotected first round picks and
Do you know
one.
how crazy that is? Do you know how crazy that is?
That's stupid, man.
Desmond Bain went for more than Kevin Durant and what's his name?
Cole Anthony. Yeah.
Luka combined.
Desmond Bain. Y'all got
I hate to see my boy DB go, man. But goddamn, man, I wish him the best, man. That's still my boy, man.
You got your boy Caldwell Pope coming into town.
Yeah, we got some good new additions, man. I just hope we get it together, baby. You heard?
That's it, man. That's crazy, man. Porzingis, man, he's out of there. Man, all these trades just jumping off.
Porzingis the last 2 years. Not saying that he's not a good player. The last 2 years, he has been relatively unable to perform or do anything for any team. So what are we holding him for? Why are we holding on?
Right.
No, the other thing is that Kevin Durant has officially completed the rainbow colors for the NBA team.
The Warriors, Oklahoma City, the Nets,
time out.
Phoenix,
time out.
And Houston.
Who needs the 9-volt battery?
What you mean about 9-volt?
Because smoke detector key. I'm thinking the shit's in my house. I'm like, wait a minute. Who need the 9-volt?
That is not a smoke detector. That is the alarm system that I can't figure out how to disconnect.
Damn. Let me see if I can help you out. So there's a box where it is, right? It should be connected to one of your circuit breakers, probably one of the smaller ones. So look in your basement and then look for a power supply next to your circuit box. That's probably what's powering it.
Boom, there it is.
Also, you can just screw it off the wall and cut the wires. Wow.
Or just cut the wires.
You have somebody up in your stuff, see, you don't listen to these things. You have somebody up in there. Hey, if be a garage sale at your house, you be like, you come off work, you like, man,
hey,
what did here?
Everybody got a little MacGyver in them. MacGyver that shit.
Wow. Hey, man, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Minnesota Lynx were officially sold by the investment group, by Glenn Taylor and his investment group, Mark Love and Alex Rodriguez. They are finalizing the deal more than 4 years after the deal was reached. So they finally putting the finishing touches on this deal. And A-Rod is now an NBA owner. They own the Link and they own the Wolves.
Who was the ticket? How much he go for? How much did he go for?
$1.5 billion. That's for both of them. That's for the Lynx and the Timberwolves. $1.5 billion. So,
for two franchises.
You got two franchises for the
money, and one of them gonna cost you money.
No, right. Didn't the Lynx win the WNBA championship last year?
What that mean?
Well, they're gonna give you a little bit more bang for your buck than the other people did.
From what I've been looking at, the WNBA is a sinking ship. Like they keep trying to keep it afloat.
4-time WNBA champion Minnesota Lynx. They do got 4 of them underneath their belt, but still, that is you don't hear the buzz about the WNBA no more like you used to, man. Because of salaries and stuff, man. A lot of them women, when they finish the WNBA season, they got to go get a regular job, dog.
They go play overseas. That's what women's basketball money at. It's overseas.
Yeah,
overseas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why what's her name got caught up in Russia.
Griner.
She was over there playing. You know what I'm talking about? But got caught with that cannabis.
Oh yeah, they busted his ass too, didn't
they? You just had to say the trigger word, didn't you, James?
BP, I know you get ready to use her alias.
he?
I was trying to use her pronoun, you know what I mean? But hey, he called it out.
They busted his ass, man.
Us, we, is that what it is?
Okay.
Them, us, them, it. Nah, that's crazy. Kawhi and KD playing on meet up in Houston. That is crazy, Willie, man. Both of them end up in Houston together, man. Man, it's a tough situation for Houston, though, man. I'll tell you.
But who ended up in Houston?
He was saying that would be a messed up situation. That'd be a situation if Kawhi and KD both meet up in Houston and play on the same team and stuff.
Well, I tell you, Barbers of Houston, get y'all asses, get his contact information ASAP.
I would. They don't play enough games for me.
That's what I'm saying, game. Them two don't play like that.
Yeah. And then you don't need all that. You don't need all that. You gonna fuck up what you got.
Yeah.
And back in the basement.
And the problem is that they're not gonna play a whole season, right? And if you have both of them on your team, you're going to have points of your time where they're not playing, and you don't have enough to carry the team through. The Western Conference is not the conference to play with. The Western Conference didn't need a play-in tournament. They don't. The West don't need a play-in tournament.
Yeah.
Them top 8 teams are going to be on top of each other no matter what.
It's always been like that in the West, though.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you talking about the conference that the only separation was the now NBA champions. That's it. That was the only separation. Was them. Everybody else had legitimate shots at.
It don't matter. There's both in
at 2 seeds and 3 seeds. So you can't deplete your bench to the point where your starters, if your starters are missing, you fool around and lose 3-4 games in the Western Conference, you will be in the play-in.
It's gonna be tough.
So you gotta have a bench. You gotta have an active, solid bench in the Western Conference to be able to compete. And when the reason that what Kevin Durant keeps running into is that wherever he goes, him going there depletes the bench.
Yeah. Man. Let's move on to NBA draft, man. NBA draft is tomorrow night, y'all. NBA draft is tomorrow night. The number one guy that's on the board is Cooper Flag.
You already knew that.
But the thing is, do the Dallas Mavericks keep Cooper Flag or do they trade him? They better keep him.
NBA rarely trades the number one overall pick. LeBron James does not play for the Dallas Mavericks.
LeBron James.
He does not play for the Mavericks.
And then you got Dylan Harper second, Ace Bailey. Those are two guards out. Those two guards out of Rutgers. The point guard and the two guard. You got the two guards out of Rutgers. Then you got the guy out of Baylor, Edgecombe, and then you got my boy Trey Johnson out of Texas, the sniper, the splasher. And then you got two Duke players. What's his name? Coach Con Newpel. He the guard, he's a projected lottery, and then the big man. What's the center name, Coach? Malak.
You talking about Knipple?
Yeah, Knipple. Knipple is the Duke guard, and then the big dude, Common Malak. Yeah, they got some choices up there, man. But man, it ain't really no names that really jump out in this year's NBA draft like it will next year. Next year is gonna be star-studded next year, man. Next year is gonna be a star-studded draft, man. So you don't have that many this year that's jumping out. But just imagine
I have a bunch of NBA
tankers.
No, we ain't no tankers. Ain't no reason to tank. Think about it. Dallas was an A seed, had the least likely chances of getting the number one overall team, and got it.
Wow.
Look at who's picking first, second, and third.
Dallas, San Antonio, Philadelphia.
None of those teams should be picking first.
Ain't Rutgers in Philadelphia?
I think so.
Rutgers in New York or Philadelphia?
It's up that way. I don't know which.
Rutgers is in New York.
Did San Antonio just get somebody else too over there?
No, they are definitely thinking about they are in the sweepstakes for Kawhi and everything. The thing is, do the Mavs make a trade or trade back and get some additional first round picks? Will somebody make a push to get that number one pick from Dallas? Because that's all they need to go. I mean, you have a healthy Kyrie next year. Then you have Kyrie coming back. You have AD. You have Clay, and then match them with Cooper Flag and them other boys coming off the bench. Some other big men too. That could be a game changer right there for them, man.
Yeah, that sounds good right there, man.
That could be a game changer for them, man. That would put it like this. If they did that move, Dallas would definitely be a top 5 team in the West with the addition of Cooper Flag. So tomorrow night is the NBA draft, man. And we will see who goes where tomorrow night in this NBA draft, man. It will be interesting who goes where tomorrow night. But we already know it will be definitely the Cooper Flag show, without a doubt. Because Cooper Flag will definitely be going number one overall.
Yeah, it'll be the Cooper Flag show the first day anyway.
Yep.
Hey man, y'all better get all y'all bass out y'all voice talking about my boy like that.
Talk about the flag.
We ain't talking about him. What you mean, girl? We get him props. We know he's doing first. I like him.
I know the people's champ don't. He over there cussing him under his breath, man, because
No.
He would. Hey, coach. He wouldn't be cussing him under his breath if the Lakers had the number 1 pick.
yes,
Hell no, I wouldn't.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
don't
The
nobody
Super Flag boy.
North Carolina Tar Heels.
What'd you say, Coach?
Hey,
Except for him and Dino's old tricks.
What you call this, Coach? Trick with a good rap?
Trick with a good rap.
Coach didn't call us trick with a good rap. Yeah, that's the deal,
hey,
man. Let's jump on top NFL, man.
hey, people, champ.
What's up, Wes?
Hey, the thing I like about Flag, man, he made me think he got some Jay Will in him. What I mean by that, man,
That
not
white
necessarily.
chocolate. He got that white chocolate in him.
Good. The boy got a different bounce to his step, man. The boy, hey, I can't wait to see him play on the next level, man. That boy got a different bounce to his step. I want and look, don't get this twisted or overrated. But you know how when Jordan came to the league in '83, and he
Uh-huh.
had that different bounce to his step than everybody. Hey,
That
that's how he is as far as you know what I'm saying. White boy, man, this boy is hooping, bro. I said, this boy, hey, he got a
that
different.
different swag, huh? He got that different swag, don't he, Wes?
And he's just now supposed to be in his freshman year of college.
Oh yeah.
Because last year he was supposed to be a senior in high school. So my guy is ready.
Oh yeah. He is definitely certified ready. He official. Like a ref with a whistle, baby. He is official.
Is there any Tar Heels picked in the top 100?
No, not this year, coach. Not this year, coach.
My top 100, dude.
Not this year, coach.
I
He
was,
ain't pick top 20, top 10. He's the top 100.
I know coach trying to be funny. Asshole. He trying to be funny.
there will not be a North Carolina pick before Shador Sanders.
That's cold, coach. That's cold, man. That is cold blooded, man. Hey man, let's do our NFL, man. Jags signed Travis Hunter, 4-year deal, $30 million. I mean, 44 years, 46.65 million. That's all fully guaranteed. 30 of it,
Moolah,
30,
baby.
30.5 is 30.57 is paid up front in a signing bonus.
Ooh, them young boy getting that money.
So that means he only getting paid 9 point something.
4 million a year. If he get the 36, he get 46, he get 30. So that's leaving 16 divided by them 4 years. So he probably get a little bit over $4 million a year base salary. Because he gonna get now. I'm trying to figure this out with the NFL. Do they give that 30, like that 30.5 signing bonus? They gonna get that to him in a check up front, right?
Well, that's how it normally works, but you would probably want payments. I would.
If you get payments, it'll be taxed less at a lesser rate. Because the more you make, the more they tax. So, like, they give
No state tax though. Ain't no state tax in Florida.
He don't got to pay the state tax in Florida.
You do
Oh, he good then. He just got to pay Uncle the federal.
get back. Get,
What'd you say, gang?
get some of that shit back because you got a wife and a kid.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna roughly break down to around 16.65 million divided by 4 years. So if I pull out the calculator, 16.65 divided by 4, that's roughly over 4.1 million, $4.16 million per year base. But he's only rookie to get everything 100% fully guaranteed, man.
Because he was a top pick. And he playing both sides of the ball.
But hell, Cam, he getting paid more than Cam Ward.
And
but like you say,
Cam Ward, the quarterback, he only play on one side of the field.
So they paying Travis according to both sides, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be really interesting, though, dog.
Why you think he was doing that little dance?
To get money dance, huh?
Yeah. Get out of my fucking face, money.
Hey man, Dino Boy look like he may not be he look like he may be losing his job with the Colts, man. The Colts are really, really, really liking Daniel Jones, man.
Oh Lord, really?
That's crazy, ain't it? The Colts are
Somebody
loving
like
Danny
Daniel Jones,
Dimes.
like him.
The Colts are loving Daniel Jones, man. He is a front runner for that starting quarterback position. Damn, could y'all imagine that?
Love.
Daniel Jones.
Hey man. Everybody love agony.
CC Boy, Aaron Rodgers say he is pretty sure this will be his final NFL season. Dino Boy too. Rodgers said this will
Pretty
be.
sure too.
He said he's pretty sure this will be his final season.
Hey
I
man.
don't know if he's gonna go out like he think he is, but he wait till he get out and come to the AFC North with the bullshit.
I don't even like Pittsburgh, but I hope my guy make that team and be a lineman for
Rodgers.
Okay, as Aaron Rodgers.
Hope he make the team and block for him, huh?
Yep.
And have a successful season, huh?
Well, I just hope the guy have a successful season. I don't give a shit about Aaron Rodgers.
Coach, you say you pulling for your guy, huh?
Only Pittsburgh still I'm rolling with. Outside of First Lady, and she didn't really count because she ain't a part of the team. She's just a fan.
Say she don't count for real, huh? She just a fan.
I feel the love somewhere in that statement.
I can kick it with the fan. I can't kick it with the players. I want the players to get their noodles knocked loose.
You definitely want Rodgers to get his noodles knocked loose, don't you?
Oh man, straight ramen.
You know why? You know why you want him to get noodles knocked loose?
Why?
Because it's only two options for Aaron Rodgers this year. Either he's going to get his noodles knocked loose, or he's actually going to play well. He won't be mediocre. He's either going to play really well, or he's going to get his noodle knocked loose.
Now,
I mean,
now
both of them can happen. Yeah, he can play really well, but he's still gonna get his noodle luck.
he said he still
He
well,
don't
say
know
he
what he
play pretty
came.
well. He still gonna get his
No,
noodles
no, no. Aaron Rodgers playing really well. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is getting rid of the ball.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers, at the rate he looked like, he got 1.2 seconds to get rid of that mug.
Well, not if they get that Pittsburgh Steelers line looking good, and shout out to my boy Willie Jack. Willie Jack, a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, man.
Hey, well, they got Big G, Gareth Warren, Lindenwood, undrafted free agent, 6'9".
Hey, man.
From Hawaii.
Hey, they need them, man.
And they like,
They need that line help, man.
I think he a left tackle too.
But the thing is, though, they gonna need help at the wide receiver spot. DK go get double. He gonna roll double coverage, man. Who else you got? Robert Woods and Calvin Austin.
Aaron Rodgers is loving the tight end room. They are going to eat.
Oh yeah,
prime you, Darnell Washington.
Yep.
I mean,
they don't have a choice because I don't think he's gonna have time to sit back there and try to pick people apart.
If I was
get to it.
If I was the Pittsburgh Steelers, I would make a run. I will make a run for Keenan Allen. He will be able to help Aaron Rodgers and that offense out in that system. Keenan Allen will definitely be able to help them out in that system.
You like Keenan Allen, don't you?
I'm just saying, I'm saying the obvious shit. He gonna help y'all out. Do you depend on who would you rather have, Robert Woods or Keenan Allen? I'll wait.
Who gonna be healthy most of the season?
Keenan Allen. Who would you rather have? I don't give a damn who y'all get for real, because we're gonna put our foot in y'all ass anyway. You made me go there. I didn't want to go there. I was trying to be optimistic and stuff, trying to help y'all out.
He was trying to get y'all a player that ain't gonna be available.
What did you say, gang? Trying to get a what?
You was trying to get him a player that's not gonna be available.
Oh, Keenan Allen, you don't think he'll be available?
He's got a year.
Huh?
He plays about 6 games per year.
He played a little bit more than 6, dog. He played a little bit more than 6, man.
He was on my fantasy team last year. I drafted him. He played about 6 games last year.
Well, I like how niggas turn on players, boy, when they were on their fantasy. This nigga, I'm not drafting that nigga. Hey, I said the same thing. I'm not touching Christian McCaffrey or nobody, man. Hey, when them cats play them limited amount of games, hey, man, just imagine how I felt 2 years ago when I drafted Aaron Rodgers, man. And that fact, that chump went down to the first play of the game, man. I said, oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
It's a littler pieces.
I'm dead. I said, I was dead in the water, boy. That joker went down. I said, I'm dead. Oh, hell, I'm dead. But, yeah, man, that's what the Steelers got cracking. Rodgers say this is it for him. He riding into the sunset, man. He is riding into the sunset. Travis.
I just want to know who didn't know that. Aaron Rodgers was being way too nice to Will Howard and way too accommodating to the rookie for this not to be his last year. That is not Aaron Rodgers.
Which makes you question why they didn't just go in and snatch up Shedeur, have him sit behind Rodgers for this year, and then turn the reins over to Shedeur for next year.
Because
they gambled and it didn't work out. They were going to pick Shedeur, and then Cleveland jumped up and snatched him. They tried to do. They weren't going to spend first round money on Shedeur when he started falling. They was like, oh, we'll just grab him in the 5th because it looks like he's going to be there. And had the Browns not did what they did, he would have been there. They rolled the dice and it didn't work.
Coach, it sounds like she on the team to me. I don't know about Spain yet. She know too much inside shit.
Well, I hope that motherfucking dice don't come up snake eyes.
Hey, it is.
Or not until they gonna need a quarterback. They gonna need a new coach because they gonna get rid of his black ass.
He gone, ain't he, coach?
That does not work.
Hey man, what you say? He is gone, huh?
And in other news,
I don't know why CC has so much faith in that. They do that to black coaches all the time. They don't give a damn about you being average.
It's what have you done for me lately? That's what it is. What have you done for me lately?
And not get a Super Bowl or no shit like that.
I've been wrong before. It don't happen too often, but I've been wrong before.
Why do that? I'm curious. The Cleveland Browns still. I'm looking at their depth chart. They still got Deshaun Watson as their number one on their depth chart. Joe Flacco 2, Pickett 3, Dylan Gabriel 4. Shador ain't even on the depth chart no more.
That's because they want to make that money that they paid Watson look good on paper.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Also, we were talking about this a little bit last week. Shador Sanders cited twice this month for speeding.
That's why his ass ain't on the depth chart.
91 in a 65 mile an hour zone, man. '91 in a 65. And then one of them, he was doing 41 miles over the speed limit, man. Will this behavior get Shador cut? Game, I know we talked about it.
He could.
He could. In college? Yeah, no.
But see, but Game said something that was so profound. Shador Sanders had a squeaky clean image until now.
Yeah.
He had a clean image until now. And you sit back and you look at the players in the NFL that was involved in auto accidents that cost people their lives and everything. You can go back to St. Louis, Leonard Little, when the Rams
he ain't talking about their life.
When the Rams left the Adams Mark Hotel, and Leonard Little hit and killed the lady downtown. Let me ask you this, Coach. If I'm not mistaken, that lady family sued the Rams too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, she sued the Adams Mark for serving them the beverage.
Mm-hmm.
And she sued Leonard Little personally.
Mm-hmm.
And she won, and all of them settled with her, right?
Yep.
Settled with her family.
I sure did.
Then you go to Henry Ruggs. You go to Henry Ruggs. What happened with Henry Ruggs? Henry Ruggs, car accident, kills a woman and her dog. What they do to Henry Ruggs? They threw the book at Henry Ruggs. Am I lying?
Mm-hmm.
Get out next year.
He do. Will the NFL team take their chances with Henry Ruggs? Huh? Yeah.
Did the Pittsburgh Steelers out you?
Uh-huh.
Shit is very out too. I agree.
Here's
It's
the
like, you get to that level, you need to work with some kids, dog, to keep you out of shit. It make you take your ass home.
yep.
It make you take your ass home. It make you not be out here doing that good shit, going 30 miles over the speed.
Because here's the thing. Everybody's talking about how he was a high round. He should have been early and went all this and all that. And then he go in fifth round, which they didn't give him a lot of money. You can be the example that the NFL wants. You already got money. They're not giving you money.
Yeah.
They don't need you. They got enough stars. So who's to say you doing this is not cutting your own throat?
Yeah.
You sure as hell can't be the face of a franchise doing that.
Single man.
So could he get cut? Yeah, he could.
Man, I just pulled up the driving incident about Leonard Little, man. It was Bill and Susan Gutweiler. He killed Susan Gutweiler in that accident. Susan Gutweiler from Oakville. And her husband, Bill Gutweiler, said that there was too lenient on Leonard Little because if you guys remember, Leonard Little pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter, and he was sentenced to 90 days in the city workhouse and 4 years probation and 1,000 hours of community service. So is it safe to say when he did the 90 days in the workhouse, he probably was isolated? He wasn't a general pop. Is that safe to say he wasn't a general pop?
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't in general population. He probably had some okay living conditions.
More than likely, he would.
What'd you say, Wes?
More than likely, he would. You right.
Oh yeah, we already know
You right. More than likely, he wasn't in population.
Oh no, he wasn't in general pop. He did 90 days in the workhouse. Now, for those of you all who live in St. Louis, y'all know that the workhouse had some horrific conditions back in the day and stuff. But like you say, he didn't have to deal with none of that stuff, man. He didn't deal with none of that stuff from the workhouse standpoint. So,
nope. But I can give you something people don't even know.
What's that, Coach?
A couple of weeks after that, Leonard Little got pulled over in Ferguson.
For another DUI?
Yep. And the police let him call somebody to pick him up and made him leave his car.
Damn.
And the only reason I know is my best friend's father was the chief of his fire department.
Damn.
And had it not been for some football fans in that fire department who knew who he was, because the officer didn't. He could have locked him up. And they knew of what he had just went through.
Right.
They allowed him to leave his car and have somebody pick him up. Instead of giving him a second DUI and sending him back to jail.
With that second DUI, I think he would have did years then.
Mm-hmm.
They would have gave him years on top of that one for that second DUI.
Mm-hmm.
That was real big, man. The Susan Gutweiler and her family, man, that was real critical and everything, man, because that family sued the Adams Mark Hotel where they had the holiday party at for the Rams. They sued the Rams themselves.
Yep.
They sued Leonard Little. Yeah, the Gutweilers, hey, yeah, they sued everybody, man.
That is the first teach you when you are become a server or a waitress, and you work in one of those like the luxury boxes and stuff like that. The dram shaft law. The dram shaft law.
What is it called, CC?
Dram shaft.
Oh, okay.
That you have to cut somebody off and take away their keys or call, something. Because if they get pulled over or if they kill somebody and it can be traced back to you or the last person to serve them, they can sue you.
That was just like in St. Louis when Coach remember this when Josh Hancock was killed on Interstate 44. He was after the Cardinal game. He was drinking at Mike Shannon's, and he was driving. He was driving home, going 44 west. I'll never forget it. He was driving home, and he didn't see it was a tow truck, and it was one of the flatbed tow trucks. So you know how the flatbed tow truck, when it goes down the end, kind of sharp and stuff. The end. Josh Hancock's car went right up underneath it, took his head off. It destroyed him. Accident reconstruction had to go to the scene, and that's when my dad was over traffic and K9 Mobile Reserve. So he pulls up on the scene because we always at his house. Me, Vanessa, I don't know. I think the kids was there too. Keelan was there. We was all at my dad's house, and he got the call. He said, "I got to get out of here on this call," and we ended up leaving. He called me like a couple hours later. He said, He said, "You won't believe who was that on the call." I said, "Who?" He said, "Josh Hancock for the Cardinals. He was the one that lost his life in that fatal accident on Interstate 44.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with all that stuff when you serving stuff. Anybody ever watch that show, Bar Rescue? You ever seen it? Where that guy go in and save bars that are failing.
Oh, you talking about Frank Tapper?
Yeah, John Tapper.
John Tapper. I say Frank. John Tapper.
He made a bar owner get rid of matchbooks that had the logo on. He said that is an absolute no-no. He said all it takes is for somebody to get into a car accident and kill somebody, and they see your matchbook in their car, and they're coming after you.
Yep, Josh.
Huh?
What'd you say, gang? Oh, we can't hear you, gang. You broke up, brother. We didn't hear you. What you say? You must be going through a bad area. Josh Hancock was killed on April 29, 2007. He had a 2007 Ford Explorer. And he hit the rear of that flatbed. And you remember that, Coach, when Josh Hancock was killed?
Yeah, that changed a whole lot of shit. We had meetings at the casino about it. Because now we're put in a situation where the servers, if they were playing at your table and they were intoxicated and all that, they could sue so many people at the casino.
Yep.
The pit boss, the servers, the dealer, the casino. It was just a whole list of people. We had to have an emergency meeting. Every employee after that, so they could explain to us what was going on. That's
That's
why,
crazy.
because then you look at that a little bit differently, and I'm pretty sure we probably pissed a lot of customers off because you know we started having to hover around guys and people them real close. Even as a dealer, you deal in the game, but you like, is this dude drunk? Because I can be sued because he's playing at my table.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. And they say Josh Hancock's blood alcohol level was 0.157,
What year did that happen?
nearly double the legal limit in Missouri. It happened in April 29th, 2007.
Yeah.
And when they found it with 10.95 grams of marijuana in a pipe, but they say the toxicology report didn't show any marijuana in the system. He probably had that in the system, but they say he was texting on his cell phone, and he was not wearing a seatbelt when the accident happened and everything. He was on 68 and a 55. First of all, when you're intoxicated, you don't have no business texting nobody. You don't need to be texting nobody when you're not intoxicated. And when you're intoxicated, you definitely don't need to be texting nobody.
More reasons than hitting and killing somebody.
Yep. That game, because the Cubs was in town, and that game was postponed later on that night. Cardinals and Cubs was playing, and that game was postponed. And this wasn't the only time the Cardinals game was postponed with the Cubs. Back in what year was that? When Darryl Kyle died and stuff. You remember that, Coach Darryl Kyle?
Yep.
They found him in the room up in Chicago, in the hotel room, dead, man. Because Darryl Kyle started his career off with the Houston Astros. And then he ended up he went to the Rockies for a couple years. And then he finished off with the Cardinals and everything. But you talking about something that was sad, man. I remember that happened on June 22nd, 2002. June 22nd, 2002.
Oh Lord, I was good pregnant then.
Oh yeah. That was a year after me and Chef V got married and stuff. Doing warm-ups. Team personnel noted Kyle's absence. Hotel staff entered his room and discovered him in his bed under the covers dead of a heart attack. His death, which came 4 days after longtime broadcaster Jack Buck died. Autopsy revealed that Darryl Kyle had an enlarged heart. 2 of his arteries were 90% blocked, and there was a blood clot in one artery. Kyle's father died from a blood clot in 1993 at the age of 44. Joe Girardi, the Cubs manager at the time, announced the afternoon game versus the Cardinals was going to be canceled, did not give a specific reason. Darryl Kyle. They were trying to say it was something to do with drugs and stuff, man. Did you think that was one of the issues, Coach?
Hey man, these guys do a lot of shit. Stuff going on with the Angels pitcher.
Uh-huh. Darryl Kyle, man. That was the second time a Cardinals Cubs game was canceled, man. But yeah, Shedeur Sanders, man. Hey, that speed, and he wasn't even intoxicated. He was just speeding. typical 20-year-old get a fast car and speed. But he was like Gang was saying the other day, he in that Dodge TRX truck. And he probably was flowing that Joker too. So, needless to say, if Shador had any traces of alcohol in the system, would the Browns have cut him then? Not just the speeding, but just if he had some alcohol in the system and it went from a speeding to a DWI, would he have been cut? Would he have been cut?
I don't think he would have known about it.
You don't think so?
They cited him. They didn't arrest him.
They cited him.
Somebody there knew who he was.
Yep.
Somebody
if you
did
go over 30 miles an hour, Game said it was like it's considered like felony. It's considered a felony if you go over a certain amount, certain speed limit and everything.
That's why they only cited him.
Yeah. Wow.
Believe me, man, these police know exactly what they doing.
As long as you're not an asshole about the situation, man, I think you're okay. They know these athletes and stuff, man. Like unlike the Tyreek Hill situation. We all remember the Tyreek Hill situation last year.
But if we all keep it 100 with that Tyreek Hill situation, as much as the cop did overreact, Tyreek Hill could have de-escalated that situation all on his own.
He could have.
All he had to do was say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna roll my window down, but you do know realize who I am. The quicker we can get through this, the quicker traffic don't get backed up, and you got a whole bunch of people trying to film some stuff." I'm just trying to get to the game, man.
That's it. Or he could have really made sweeten the situation. Hey, man, come on to the game, man. Or I had 2 tickets that will call for you or something.
Nah, you can't. You don't want to do all that because that guy was a butthole. The officer was a butthole.
And I knew he knew who Tyreek Hill was.
The officer was a butthole. That was obvious, right?
Yes.
That was just obvious. But Tyreek didn't help himself.
Yeah. Tyreek heightened the situation.
He heightened the situation and gave that officer the trying to think. I can't get my word out. Gave him the stage to to be an asshole. That's what he did. He gave him a stage to do it on.
And he took advantage of it, and he did.
And he took advantage of. And at a certain point, what you can see is that he was trying to prove that nobody's above the police. And I can guarantee you what happened was to that officer, because he's in Miami, right?
Uh-huh.
This ain't the first time that he done been involved or been around a professional athlete in Miami doing something. And he didn't have somebody pulled over. It could have been Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, anybody. Right? He didn't have somebody pulled over, and as soon as the supervisor heard who he had pulled over, let him go.
That's it.
Let him go.
That's it.
Give him a warning, let him go. But I don't care. Give him a warning, let him go.
Let him go. That's all he had to do.
And so that didn't happen to him a couple of times. And Tyreek Hill started acting a butt now he get to prove the point that he didn't get to prove beforehand. Because that ain't the first time. That ain't the first time that police officer pulled over a high-profile athlete in Miami.
Right.
That is not the first time that happened.
Show not the first time. Show not the first time. Show not that first time. Hey man, that's it, man. That's a little rundown recap in sports, man. I had to give my boy G some trouble last night. Cardinals knocked off the Cubs 8-2 last night.
They beat him.
I don't know what you say, Coach?
They beat him again tonight.
8-7. They beat him again tonight. Oh man, I'm really gonna get G a hard time, boy.
Man, the Cubs point shaving, dog. They had runners on first and third with 1 out. And old boy tried to bunt. It wasn't a squeeze. It wasn't a safety squeeze. No, nothing. He just tried to bunt for a base hit. I'm like,
why?
Man, y'all point shaving, dog.
What you say, Coach? They point shave?
Yep. That was in the
What inning was that in?
7th.
In the 7th inning?
7, yep. A fly ball, anything tie the game. If you try to bunt, come on, dog.
No squeeze, no nothing, huh?
No, man. That's that fakery.
Oh my God, man. Now the series with the Cubs, that's a 4-game series, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. Because they play on that's a 4-game series. They play on Thursday. They play tomorrow and Thursday. Wow, man. And Craig Counsell is still the Cubs coach, right? He's still the Cubs manager, right?
Yep.
Man. The Cubs and Cardinals. Long time rivalry, man. Man, that's it, man. That's it for the show tonight, man. Nothing else really else to talk about and chit chat about. Anybody got any what the hells tonight, or y'all want to just do your what the hells tomorrow?
Hey man, I got it. What the hell? But it's gonna be fun. It is what it is, man. My what the hell go out to Caitlin Clark for always trying to sneak and do some shit and then play the victim.
Oh my God, yes.
And the sad thing is, bro, she don't have to do that. She a gangster.
She a killer, man.
Gangster.
She don't have to do that.
She don't have to do none of that. You got hit in the face. You push the girl. Everybody bum rush you. Then you got to play the victim. Just don't push the girl. Just walk away and keep hitting threes in her nose.
That's it.
Nose up with 3-point buckets.
Just like keep dropping buckets on her, huh?
You don't see Steph Curry doing that. Steph Curry just smile and play with the fans. He don't even entertain none of that with the other team. Man, I don't have to tell you nothing. I'm putting these threes in your face.
I'm gonna shoot.
You want
I'm gonna shoot one and turn around and talk to your bench while I go in.
Man, that part. Yes.
I'm just gonna keep filling these up.
Right.
I don't have to talk to you.
I'm just gonna keep giving you buckets.
Yeah.
On top of buckets.
Do the shimmies and run down court and do all the other shit. Just leave them in your dust.
That's it.
She really is a gangster.
She is. Man, what you got to tell Caitlin Clark, man?
Man, what the hell? Just kill him with the ball. Kill him with the ball going in the bucket. Nothing else.
Damn.
And then run off the court smiling like Steph.
Give if Caitlin Clark give him the night, that would be epic. Give him the night, Caitlin. That's all you gotta do. Just give him the night.
If I was Steph Curry, I'd be the first one on the phone with him, telling him just ball out. Just give him the night.
That's it. Give him the night, and it's over. Hey man, I got a what the hell that was hilarious, man. I put it in our group chat earlier, man. Here's my what the hell, man. A freaking classic, man.
What's that? You fucking idiots! You're all fucking idiots and you fucking suck!
Hold on.
You fat black piece of shit! You're all fucking idiots and fucking suck! Jenkins! You fat black piece of shit! What the fuck is the point of being fat and black if you can't fucking tackle? Jefferson, what did I say is the only career path for you if you're fat and black?
Rapping and tackling, sir.
Thank you, Jefferson. Jenkins, I heard you in the shower, you fat fuck, and you sure as fuck can't fucking rap. So fucking tackle. Or don't be black. Where's Mossy? There he is. Here's my impression of Mossy trying to catch the ball. Oh, sushi egg raw. I'm a karate kid, but I can't fucking catch. Look at my fortune cookie. It says, I don't catch ball. Fuck you. Clark. Hey, it's the quarterback. The good-looking fucking piece of shit who sucks. Spend all your time sucking on titties and sucking on pussies. Well, I got an idea. Spend less time sucking on pussies and sucking on titties and spend more time learning how to throw the fucking football. Give me that thing. Here's how you throw. You put it back and then you move your arm forward. But you couldn't even hit the side of Weinberg's nose. Stop giggling, Weinberg, you fucking Jewish piece of shit dyke. Yeah, you want to hear a fucking funny joke? I got one for you. Why do Jews play football? To get the quarterback. Still got it. What's up? Yes. Lopez, you looked good. Looked like you learned something from your 8 brothers. You fucking idiots. I don't do this for the fucking money. I do it because I love you guys and I love this team. Now, who are we?
The Blue Devils.
And where do we fuck them?
In the butt.
All right. Let's bow our heads and pray. Weinberg, get the fuck out of here. Lord, give us the fucking strength to beat these fucking pussies out there.
What
the
hell?
fuck was that?
I don't take it off.
Yeah.
Hey man. Hey man. That is the coach of the year speech, man.
Somebody tell me what is the minute mark of the show when Champ What the Hell went live?
Hey man, that is the coach. Hey, that was the coach of the year speech, man. And this goes out to all the coaches, man. If you are a coach, man, that is probably a speech that you don't probably need to deliver to your team. Coach, what you think about his speech, Coach?
Man, he out of bounds.
He completely out of bounds. He say you a fat black. He say, what is good if you fat and black? Rapping and tackling, sir. He said, you sure as hell can't tackle. He say, you sure as hell can't rap. So start tackling or don't be black. Man, what the hell, man? Man, that was freaking hilarious, man. What the hell, man?
That is a what the hell if I've ever heard of one.
That is a classic what the hell, man.
I got a what the hell.
Here to me, Wes. What's your what the hell, dog?
My what the hell is Stephen Gary motherfucking Smith, man. You know what I'm saying? That fucked up ass hairline, man. Let it go, man. You heard me first of all. God damn it, talking like motherfucker, the only guy in Memphis. Boy, I tell you, man. Fuck Stephen A. Smith, man. That's my what the hell. They gonna check the hell out of his ass when he come to Memphis too, man. Look at hairline.
Yeah.
You know that little rant he had about goddamn acting like crime only happened in Memphis. Like everybody scared to go there. We know the market low and shit, but damn. They act like the players get robbed in Memphis. Players don't get fucked with it.
God,
I think he meant that, y'all.
yeah. Wes, what you got to say, man?
Stephen Hill. Stephen A. Stephen Gates Hill, man. What the hell, man? Let it go, man. That's the name of your hairstyle. Let it go. You hear me?
Hey, as a person
Won't let go.
As a person who has been saying that LeBron James needs to let it go for a very long time, I am here to tell you, Stephen A. does not have the head to let it go.
Yeah, Stephen A. head kind of jacked.
He does not have the head to let it go.
Well, shit.
He needs to fight. He needs to fight
have the hairline to keep it.
He needs to fight.
He do not have the hairline to keep his first lady.
He could buy a hairline. He can't change the shape of his head.
Hey man,
he better go to Steve Harvey, goddamn it, specialist then.
He can get some pieces.
They say his shit is fake.
He better go to Jalen. He better go to Jalen Rose's barber.
Hey man, what the hell? Hey man, real quick before we slide up out of here, man. This is y'all auntie, man. Please get y'all auntie, man. Please get y'all aunts, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I slid into his DMs.
Then he slid into your BMs.
It's all about timing there. Let him lean in like he curious, then boom, grab his head and arch your back. Gets him every time. Girl, let me tell you something. He said just the tip. I said, how about the lips? Then I scooted and he was in. My bad. Girl. You a hazard. They used to call me Lil Suction Cup in 84.
And she still got the grip. Ask Harold's pacemaker.
You just let him get a whiff, then whoop, push his little head right in there like a honey bun.
Mm-hmm. He gonna need some napkins.
My girl's still tight like Flex Seal, never leaks. Clarence blew my back out last night. I ain't done reverse cowgirl in decades.
They used to call her the gummy worm.
Worth it. Bought me a scooter battery and some scratch-offs.
I might be 84 years old, but I'm still as tight as a greased fist. He was gonna curl my toes, so I slid.
What in the effing hell did I come back to?
Of all the moments for Dino to come back, I was wondering where his deep is.
Hey man,
AI is officially out of control.
Somebody's nana at these nursing homes need to give it up, man.
That AI is out of control. That's some crazy work.
Hey man, crazy work, man. AIs and nanas, boy. Hey man, CC, you got what the hell before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, yo, what the hell, Trump?
That's it. That's a great ending.
Yeah,
You see what I did there? Ending.
Hey man, check us out tomorrow, man, for a short rendition of No Balls, No Glory. We out of here. Peace.
And that's PIEC.
Not a little suction cup.
I look gummy.
Look gummy.